Hello everyone and welcome back to the Rising Superstream. Today it is still E3, and in case you haven't noticed, we're doing Square Enix's E3 showcase, for 2018. Last Square Enix E3 showcase was 2 years ago, where they announced Nier Automata, and I died live on the spot, and we did not get it on camera. And I will pay $1,000 for that video if you have it, but you don't. So yeah, can't do anything about that. So we're just chilling because they're starting in like 2 minutes. Shoutouts. Okay, you know what? Shoutouts to companies live streaming their shit. I appreciate this. Anti-shoutouts to your introduction image being a still frame with no music, so I can't tell if you're like, it says you're live, but I don't believe it. You know what I mean? Just animate something on there. Put some video in there. Fucking anything, please. A bunch of stuff I'm excited to see. I'd love to see the FF15 DLC. Nice. I'd love to see a remake, re-release of Nier. The World Ends With You release date. New Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer. New FF7 trailer. So much shit I'd like to see. That's probably a little loud. Let me know about the volume.
We will face the heroes.
So much I want to see though. I'd also like to see. I'd also like to see Studio Extolia announce their first game. Hideo Baba is pretty much in charge of the design there. So.
Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018をご視聴いただきありがとうございます。
Sorry about these subtitles.
Square Enix が2018年度に発売を予定しているタイトルを中心にご紹介いたします。豪華ラインナップに加え、もちろん最新情報もお届けしますので、どうぞ最後までご視聴ください。
Sure, I got you.
さあ、いよいよ始まります。一緒に楽しみましょう。
There is a moment in everyone's life when we must make a choice.
Yeah, okay, let's start with Tomb Raider then. Why not?
Fight to become who we're meant to be.
Hey Shout, how you doing?
What are you doing? I'm gonna level it.
Thanks, Pariah. Yeah, Montreal, let's go!
There are no parachutes. I know.
Man, I can't believe Jonah became like a character. He was there in the first reboot game, and he was just one of the many castaways with you. And he came back in the second one, but I'm still just kind of surprised that he had that longevity. Oh. Well, I hope he survives that too.
Come on! Come on!
Hi, my name is Daniel Chaibson, game director at Eidos Montreal.
I'm sure he's
just
okay.
seen the beginning of Shadow the Tomb Raider, which will deliver on Lara Croft's defining moment as she races to stop a Maya apocalypse. Lara will have to confront a brutal jungle environment in order to survive. And even though that she's more confident and more capable, she will still be outgunned and outnumbered by Trinity. She will have to use everything she learned from the jungle
that concept
and
art's
use
wicked.
it in order to survive. We call this becoming one with the jungle. Let's take a look what this means for gameplay.
Hey, do you guys come through here?
South team, Croft is on a vector towards your position. I say again, Croft is coming to you.
Jesus Christ. Shh. We'll get her, sir.
Show me her corpse.
Fear arrows.
Deacon training. Rook out.
Terrible.
I'll kill you all!
It's like MGS5 using your scary costumes.
Jesus.
So it's like poison, but scary too. God, it's a nice animation.
Where's that backup? Base camp's having trouble receiving you. As soon as this is up, we'll use it to boost your signal. What now? I got it.
Jesus, this savagery. New Lara has been really good at murdering. She's only gotten better, but like she was good from the beginning. Oh look, she mudded herself up. Killing these poor Grilukovich soldiers. That's neat.
Can we get more light in here?
Kappa team still has eyes on Jonah Maeva. Can you spell me a bit? Gotta check in with Maltese.
Sure. Gives me something to do. Hey, you know Maltese's access code? 010353 Mike.
Hey, heading over there now. Need some backup here. This place is empty. Body here. Looks recent. Guards up.
They can't be
Gotta find out what's going
This
on.
does look substantially different from the second game, though, I must say, and the first one. The first one, the stealth was bad. It was downright poor. And in Rise of the Tomb Raider, it wasn't a whole lot better, but the emphasis here is definitely increased, and it seems like the systems support that. I do appreciate how, gameplay-wise, it looks like it has its own identity from the other two, separate from the other two, pardon. Any hopes for anything near? I wouldn't be shocked if they announced like a remake of the first Nier. Wouldn't surprise me at all, actually. Yeah, there was stealth in the first one. That's how bad it was. It doesn't seem like there's stealth in it, but there actually is, and it's just barely functions. There's a couple areas you can stealth through, though.
We hope that you like what you've just seen. There's so much depth to the combat that we cannot wait to show you more. There's new traversal techniques like rappelling.
How much better than the first game was Rise?
Have a full 60-degree
I think
underwater swim,
Rise
which
was
means full
not
underwater
totally
exploration
better. I think it
and
like trades
survival.
blows with the first game
We have
in
also
terms of the single
one of
player
the biggest
content.
hub we ever created in any Tomb Raider game, featuring a hidden city.
But Rise of the
course,
Tomb Raider
we
does have a shitload
tombs.
of side
we
content
have more
too.
of them, and they're deadlier than ever before. But for now, we're gonna leave you with a video that will give you a taste of what to expect out of Shadow the Tomb Raider and how Lara Croft becomes the Tomb Raider that she's destined to be.
For anyone who might not be familiar, Eidos Montreal did the multiplayer component for the first Tomb Raider reboot, and for Rise of the Tomb Raider, they did, I'm not sure if it was 100% of the tombs, but they did a lot of work on just the tombs. And this is the first one that they're just totally doing themselves. Crystal Dynamic has been flipped over to support on this one, because I believe Crystal is working on Avengers stuff, so... Oh, that guy's accent, that's what a Quebec accent sounds like. That's a French English accent. C'est Québécois, mec.
The road ahead is uncertain and fraught with danger. But we stand together, for we are the warriors of light, ready for whatever
It's
new
FF14.
challenges and surprises await us.
Yeah. Alright.
Oh dear.
See a lot of people in the chat excited for this one, but I can't into MMO, so
Without our knowledge and expertise, our new friends will be hard-pressed to contend with a foe for whom death
Oh, that's
is
a
but minor
banga.
inconvenience.
Oh yeah, Stormblood's an Ivalice, isn't it? Or is all of FF14 an Ivalice? I can't remember. Whatever, I don't
Pay for what you have done.
It looks great, but I don't want to play MMOs ever, so... Cute. Not just Metal Gear. Everyone wants that Monster Hunter dick. Heck, cute. Life is Strange? Nah. Yeah, actually. Actually, yeah, I was dead on. Shoutouts to purely music-based guessing.
Captain Spirit is ready for battle.
Man, this looks super good. I saw, by the way, in the legal text at the end of the trailer, it literally says this is a demo for Life is Strange 2.
We are the two creative directors of Life is Strange at Dontnod Entertainment.
As you may know, we have just revealed the awesome adventures of Captain Spirit. It's a brand new story in the Life is Strange universe. And this full experience will be available to download for free on the 26th of June.
To us, Life is Strange is not a single town or set of characters. Captain Spirit is our way for introducing the players to the many stories we want to tell in this expanded universe. Captain Spirit is not Life is Strange 2, but it will be your first steps into this world.
The game is hiding many secrets and even some links to the brand new story and characters of Season 2. So make sure you take all your time to explore.
We cannot wait for you to experience Chris's story. We hope you will enjoy it. Have a great E3, and from all the Life is Strange team at Dontnod, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
They just announced another game right before E3 as well called Twin Mirror, I believe.
Cool costume for Captain Spirit.
Not to mention Vampire came out like last week. Dontnod's all over the place right now. They're doing great for themselves. I'm glad for them, because after Remember Me didn't really take off in any way, shape, or form, I was kind of like, oof, I hope this studio is okay. But now they're doing it. I'm excited to play that. Yeah, DQ11.
The power of light is best unveiled in our darkest hour.
I'm actually really looking forward to playing this. I'm not a big Dragon Quest guy, but you know what? I'll try the new one for sure.
It seems that grief and tragedy have followed you since birth.
I've heard really good things about it in the Japanese release.
Cruel fate's dark plan has stalked you to the corners of the earth. You've brushed with death 1,000 times, yet still you have your life. It is your fate to save this world. For this, you must survive. Bright luminary, let the light shine on the world again.
This song just never gets bad. I feel like it's a little too cheery for this tone, but maybe that's just me.
Fate hangs by a thread. We must fight fire with cold steel.
That child was really excited about saying fate hangs by a thread. Really excited.
Of the darkness.
It's time to claim your birthright. Only you can save our world.
Destiny beckons.
This is where your story ends.
I always feel done with Dragon Quest trailers once we get to this slow bit.
Back until your time is through.
No, they're not Dragon Balls. They're not Dragon Balls. Come on.
Luminary,
They're
we swear to
legally
protect
distinct.
you. While we live, none shall defeat you. Yep. We're all in this together.
Show us what you've got.
Let's do this.
Lead on, darling.
Well, that's a cool sheath with that sword. So this is coming to PS4, and they're planning on making a Switch version, but that's clearly still not ready at this point. Steam as well. Wow. There was a 3DS version in Japan, which is it's really interesting. Actually, it has like 3D art and pixel art. It's really nifty. This is Brave Exvius? Yeah. I was curious if they'd talk about the Switch version yet or not. Could this be Studio Extolia's new game? Possibly. Alternatively, I could very much believe it was a Final Fantasy thing. Helmet. How sick. What a fucking power. Babylon's Fall. Ah, neat. This looks super cool. Whoa! Wow, okay, we got a real game. Wow, okay. That's gonna be so good. Oh, that's what that brushed metal was. That was at the beginning of the stream. Yeah, near time. Let's go. Is this just gonna be the Xbox One version?
Discovers a new home.
Yeah, it's the Xbox One version.
We will take that.
Wow! That looks so fucking good! I'm glad they're still working together.
Glory to mankind.
And Square Enix not holding out this year. Even if it was just that, I'm happy with that.
Wheresoever you wander.
Yeah, here's Octopath Traveler.
And whoever you meet along the way. The adventure will be one to remember.
Eight brave souls. Cleric, scholar, merchant, warrior, dancer, apothecary, thief, hunter. Step into their shoes and explore the realm of Orstera as you see fit. Whose path will you tread? Octopath
I mean, this
Traveler.
just looks good. I got nothing now. This just looks good. Oh, the brush metal is just their aesthetic for the whole thing. Ooh, could this be a new Bravely or something new entirely? Oh, it's Just Cause 4. Oh, that was just their little intro vignette.
Welcome to Just Cause 4 and the return of Rico Rodriguez, a rogue agent on a mission that'll challenge everything and everyone he knows. Rico has arrived in the fictional South American country of Solis, the largest and most breathtaking world we've ever created. Every journey into Solis will uncover history, secrets, and danger. Never before has a Just Cause game offered greater variety, rich in all forms of life. At first glance, Solis is a beautiful location, but scratch the surface and you will uncover oppression, fear, and violence, all enforced by Gabriella, the leader of the private militia organization, the Black Hand. Just Cause 4 takes destruction and physics simulation to a whole new level with the introduction of extreme weather. Experience towering tornadoes that can tear trees from the ground and level bridges to sticks. Awesome forked lightning, unpredictable and deadly sandstorms, and roaring blizzards. Witness the spectacular destruction as they offer both a challenge to Rico, as well as creating fun opportunities for creative sandbox gameplay. Our vehicles have been totally overhauled with new additions that offer extra gameplay opportunities. Bulldozers, car transporters, cranes, and even wrecking balls are all fun in our world. We have new handling on bikes and cars, as well as exotic vehicles like jet skis and microjets. Rico's grapple is now fully customizable and has been overhauled to make it more intuitive for newcomers, while offering greater depth for a more experienced player. The grapple now has more tethers.
Jesus, the things people are gonna do with this.
Booster rockets and the all-new airlifters, making the grapple an incredibly powerful and creative tool. Meanwhile, a new story glues together our free-form, go-anywhere, do-anything gameplay that Just Cause is so famous for. And the stakes for
Have I played Just Cause? I played the second one a little bit, but I wasn't really into it. Someone in the chat mentioned Mercenary, and yeah, it reminds me of Mercenaries.
Now present a far more intelligent
I know they're really the same, but this does look a lot better than the third one. The third one launched in a really rough shape on consoles, and it never really got fixed either, so I hope this game fares better in that regard.
Advanced systemic world. Everything you've seen, from the incredible physicalized destruction to unparalleled draw distance, is powered by the brand new, best-in-class, open-world Apex engine.
Okay, we've hit the 30% mark on this Just Cause 4 trailer. Only 6 minutes left.
Welcome to Just Cause 4.
Oh, excuse me. Nah, dog.
Yo! Wrong address, dog! No one ordered no chow! Way back there!
Like, could it be Sleeping Dogs too? Just very different. Just very different? No, I don't know. The Quiet Man. Cool. Who's making this? More to come in August. Okay. I mean, that looks cool. Kind of wish it was called Bouncer 2, but yeah.
For every night, there is a dawn.
I mean, that's cool.
For every question, there is an answer. And for every door, there is a key. All you have to do is wield it.
So is this going to be the Volume 2 trailer? Because last night's trailer was named Volume 1. Wow. I don't know, this one looks similar. This is starting off a little quicker than last night's trailer, though.
A walking, talking snowman! You really are alive!
Hello. Olaf, are these your friends?
No.
Like, it's not exactly the same, but it's going through the same motions right now.
Look out!
Yeah, like, it's going much faster, so there probably is some new stuff in here.
You can control ice.
Especially since the one at the Microsoft one was called Volume 1.
All I ever do is hurt people.
Unless they did just have an abridged version as well. God, that looks so good, the snowboarding. Shield boarding? Whatever. Hey, yeah, there's the Ratatouille bit. Maybe this is the trailer they showed at the concert the other night.
Whoa! Yeah. Ha. Take this.
Got me suffering.
Still, Sora, that doesn't mean you should change.
Yeah.
Accept the power you're given. Find the hearts joined to yours.
How did I live in a kingdom of and people who say
look out!
I've heard this song like a million times, but it's still so fucking good.
So what will Elsa accept? Light or darkness? I know, I want to know.
Roxas does exist. His heart's inside my heart.
In that case, by all means. Nothing would please us more than Roxas's return, of course.
And Roxas?
Yes. For the virtual world to be completely realized, Ansem the Wise would have included Roxas's full data in the construction.
Gotta restore Roxas from his digital version.
Is that? Mickey, you're too late.
Still looks fucking good. I mean, can't wait to play it. Can't wait to play Dream Drop. Can't wait to play 0.2. But can't wait to play that as well. Geez, could it be wrapping up already? Tight half hour?
joining the Square Enix E3 Showcase 2018.
Yeah, all right. Well, I guess if we're gonna see any, oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Human Head was listed among the developers. Human Head's possibly making the Quiet Man, possibly. I saw their logo in there. I don't think they were making any of the other stuff in there. So, hey, what are you gonna do? That was a little short. That was a little, yeah. There's no other way to phrase that. That was just a little short. Let me see if Square Enix has a fucking trailer up for that new Platinum game. Is that what their fucking channel's called? NA. Yeah, bummer there was no FF7 stuff. I see a lot of people in the chat saying that game's dead. It's not dead, guys. It's just not fucking ready, clearly. Yeah, Babylon's Fall. Oh my god. Babylon's Fall. There wasn't really much to see in there. Okay, well that's not gonna work. That's gonna need a little more time before we get anything from that search. You know, it was alright. It was just really short, right? Not a whole lot of new stuff. It was pretty much just Quiet Man and Babylon's Fall. Was that actually it for new stuff? I think it was. I think it was actually it. So it was just kind of nothing, you know. I don't think it was awful or anything. It was just not enough stuff. So yeah, I would have liked some more stuff, I guess. Yeah, Quiet Man, I definitely want to see more because I don't know. I have no idea. But Babylon's Fall, that's some real shit. Let's see. Yeah, let's see Platinum's YouTube channel. Platinum Games Inc. God, World of Demons looks so good. This fucking hot take video from the Gaming Brit show still frustrates me so much. It's so stupid. Platinum is the best. Shut up. They're just so good. Yeah, so let me just go down the list of announcements here then. No, that was it. That was completely it. The only other thing is, yeah, the Monster Hunter World collaboration for FF14 and the apparently special edition was announced for Dragon Quest XI. Okay. All right. Yeah, Babylon's Fall looks super good. Yeah, I did see that Gaming Brit show video. I did. I know he's not like shitting on Platinum, but it's still just a hot take, and it's like, why with the hot takes? Stop with the hot takes. Thank you, Ninto, in the chat, who happens to have a re-uploaded Babylon's Fall trailer. Thanks, Gamers Prey. Man, already got this up. Already got 227 views. Jeez. Oh, you know what? Actually, just real quick, because I already see some people asking in the chat. Just real quick. Next up is Ubisoft at 4 p.m. That will be streaming later on. Feel free to skip the PC gaming show. And then we've got 9 p.m. PlayStation's show. So, yeah. But I'm going to look at Babylon's Fall right now. I don't think there's much to take away. This is still just Square Enix's little bumper. Hang on. Back that shit up. During Albanland's era of expansion, its people discover an unknown energy known as the Oversoul. Okay, so that's whatever the knight used to grab the guy's arm in the year 5000. Discovery of the Oversoul. 5017, the Age of Dawn. After 17 years of experimentation, the Helos Empire succeeds in developing... Boy, it's hard to read that. Developing a weapon with the Oversoul. CE 5055, the Oversoul Prophecies. A small group of seers hailing from all kingdoms use crystallized Oversoul fragments to predict the future and write down these prophecies in the Ephesian book. So I guess they can take the crystals out. Oh, it's 5083 actually. 50... Oh, I don't know what year that was. 5089 maybe? The Apocalypse. The seers have visions of an all-consuming darkness. CE 5098. Waland's Journey. By order of the Helos Empire, Waland something to the Darklands in the south, foretold by the Ephesian book as the location of mankind's. That's probably not a good thing, the next word, but I can't read it. CE 5109, the Soul Riots. With resentment rising against the ruling class over its use of the Oversoul, riots break out amongst the masses. 5111, World War. As the rulers of each kingdom turn against their respective populaces, the riots escalate into full-blown war. CE 5200, Divine Punishment. Disgusted by humanity's unwillingness to learn from its past mistakes, the Elder Gods unleash their wrath upon mankind. CE 5205, Birth of a Goddess. With the purpose of rescuing humanity from the brink of extinction, a new goddess, that her name appears to be there, is born. I can't read the name, though. 5208, Birth of a New World. There's my hometown, Gotterhafen. Gaia creates a new world. Oh, it must have been Gaia, her name. Gaia creates a new world in order to give humanity one last chance. Okay, so we're living in the new world. Maybe there was a previous world, because we're already past the year 5000. And if you've been documenting years for 5,000 years, there may have been another one. So, 5220, Age of Harmony. Humans begin to inhabit the new world and a period of peace follows. 5338, Scholars of Gaia. Concerned about people losing their faith in Gaia, the High Priest Darius forms a consort known as the Scholars of Gaia. This is like hundreds of years after the, like, looking to the future and shit like that. CE 5347, End of a Dream, which doesn't have any text associated. Oh, it does. The public executed all non-believer by the Scholars of Gaia, something among the masses. 5356, War of Beliefs. Unable to overcome their ideological differences, the Scholars of Gaia and the Helto, I forget the name from before, the Helios Order, whatever the fuck that word is, start engaging in frequent skirmishes. 5385, Spread of the Soul Plague. The unexplained outbreak of the Soul Plague prompts the different factions to capitalize on the people's fear and expand their efforts to convert the masses. The Soul Plague. That's a solid name. 5428, New World Academy. Fearing the future of mankind after rediscovering the Ephesian book, the Seer Maria forms the New World Academy amid the rapidly worsening war. CE 5450, Punishment. On the Day of Judgment, Gaia turns against mankind. Wow, okay. A couple hundred years later, just, you guys fucked up. Let me just cut this off right now. And I believe it cuts to this section. 5475, Awakening. Deep within the Shrine of Souls, the Nomads are born. God, this knight looks so cool. How his visor is the jaw of that face. That's such a wonderful design. And there, he's got his Oversoul or whatever the fuck it's called. So these are probably representative of the two factions, the Scholars of Gaia and the other dudes. Probably? Possibly? Shattered helmet. Shattered helmets are the best, man. 5500, Rebirth. Led by the Nomads, humanity strikes back against Gaia. Ah, I see. So that's actually what the factions are. So Gaia is probably that big bad dude there with the helmet. And then the Nomads are trying to save humanity. Cool. Fucking fight God. I can't wait to fight Gaia at the end of the game. That's going to be really good. I hope we're all looking forward to full LP ending with battle against Gaia and you kill God. That's cool. That's good. Babylon's Fall. Don't know if you noticed that's the title. Man, what a stinger. What a fucking stinger. Ending that on that. Yeah, big ol' fuck you to God. Exactly. That's exactly it. What if Gaia's a mid-boss? I guess we'll keep playing then, right? Yeah, alright. That's Square Enix's show. There wasn't a whole lot. Oh, yeah, you know what? Silent Man, actually. There wasn't a whole lot to take in other than those little tidbits. I guess let's get Silent Man. Is that made by Human Head? Maybe. Human Head haven't announced anything in a while. The Quiet Man announced. Yeah, that was PS4 and Steam, which is an interesting set of platforms. Looks more to come in August. Yeah, so nobody has any deets on this. Yeah, see, other people noticed Human Head's logo was there. So it could have been Human Head. But we really nobody's got nothing on this one. Not too surprised. I checked a couple other websites, by the way. Don't worry, I have a bunch open on my other tab. So, yeah, No, the World Ends With You. Hopefully we'll see that tomorrow at Nintendo's conference. That was, of course, a planned 2018 title. So, hey. Any KH trailers? Yeah, there was one. But it was very similar to the one from the other night. There were a few new little bits, but yeah. I see people asking, what are Human Head known for? The last game they put out themselves has been a while, to be honest. Maybe they did a mobile game for Fire OS for Amazon. Like a horror game. I know they did Dungeon Defenders 2, only 2, but I'm not sure if that was before or after that. They're the most, they're known for the original Prey. That's probably their biggest game, was the first Prey. And they're also known for being the guys who were making Prey 2 before Bethesda sort of fucked them over pretty hard. So they're a cool studio, but admittedly they haven't really been around making big stuff in a while. So, so yeah, not like super well known either. Any ideas why KH was pushed to January? Maybe Breathing Room. Maybe Breathing Room, but maybe they just needed some more time as well. Which is fine. I don't mind at all. They could have told me the game was coming out June of 2019. I wouldn't care. They could have told me the game was coming out 2020. I wouldn't care. Like, it really doesn't bother me. That's only going to start bothering me when I start getting old or unhealthy enough to die. So I don't mind. It's only going to be better the further it gets delayed, so whatever. Doesn't bother me at all. So hey, whatever. No FF7 though. That did surprise me. Obviously that game is still a ways out. It is a gargantuan undertaking to make a full 3D remake of Final Fantasy VII. And there's no two ways to slice that. It is gargantuan. And you can't say, no, it's not that big. No, it's fucking huge. That game is ridiculously huge and will probably be the biggest game they've ever made. So I guess I'm not surprised, but at the same time I was hoping to see a little more. So if we're lucky, we might see some of that at Sony. If we're lucky, I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, it'll give me more time to play through shit, so whatevs. Do you think Microsoft bought the trailer and they just chopped some out from SE conference? Okay, so nobody buys trailers. That's not a thing. They offer showtime is what they do. And it's free. They don't pay for that. So no, there's got to be a second Kingdom Hearts trailer, because again, that Kingdom Hearts trailer was Volume 1. Let me find the thing. Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer Volume 1. Yeah, it is volume 1 everywhere. Yeah, yeah. So it's like we're probably gonna see another one, I guess, at Sony's thing, but I don't know. I don't know. Maybe, you know, maybe that one we just saw was volume 2 and they're just gonna be iterative, right? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Now that we have a release date, are you confident you can finish all the other games before Kingdom Hearts 3? Yes. I mean, barring the mobile games, which I'm not even going to attempt to, yes. So, yeah. Yeah, I was hoping for a little bit more, but I mean, you know, that's fine. I am surprised we didn't see any Avengers stuff. Even just like early Avengers stuff. I am surprised. That's a huge deal, obviously. That is going to be a gargantuan set of games for them. And I thought we were getting to the time where we might see a little bit of that, but no. Not yet, I guess. So, not yet. That's going to be a good time. I see, where is the name? I just lost it. Someone in the chat just before said he was hoping for more Switch games, and he's a little worried because he didn't see many there. I wouldn't worry, you know, like at the end of the day, like think about how many DS games Square Enix made. Think about how many 3DS games Square Enix made. You know, Square Enix is going to make a ton of Switch games, no question. You know, there's going to be a ton, but you know, these things just take time. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Square Enix is one of those companies that always tries to support just about everything. I think the only thing that Square Enix isn't really working on at all is VR. You know, they did the FF15 fishing thing, but I think that's pretty much it. Even the Dragon Quest VR experience at the Shinjuku VR zone is made by Namco. So, barring VR, Square Enix is one of those studios that's really good at supporting everything. So I wouldn't worry. I think we're going to see a lot of Switch stuff from Square Enix just over time. You know, I mean, even just right now, like they've got what? They've got Octopath Traveler, Dragon Quest X, Dragon Quest XI, and The World Ends With You, and Dragon Quest Builders 2 that are all announced and not released yet. And and Saga Scarlet Grace. That's 6 games. And probably Romancing Saga 3, which I don't think is announced for the Switch yet, but Romancing Saga 2 just came out on the Switch, so probably. So like there's already 6 Square Enix games announced and unreleased for the Switch. So, you know, I'm sure we'll see a lot of Switch stuff over the course of its lifetime from Square Enix. That's, you know, that's their stuff, yeah. Yeah, the Dragon Quest Shinjuku VR Zone thing only just appeared, I believe, last month, so it's very recent. I'd love to go. I've never been at all to the Shinjuku VR Zone. Last time I went to Japan, VR wasn't really a thing yet in terms of like its modern implementation. I think the early Oculus kits were out, but like hadn't gotten even remotely popular. So, you know, yeah. Am I gonna skip the limited run conference? I'm just not gonna stream it. That's all. I'm just gonna, because I also have to edit some real talk. I have actual editing to do for some videos. I don't actually have it open right now, but I'm editing the 3rd Deep Cuts episode with Wooly and Matt, and I don't think I'm gonna get it up in time for Nintendo tomorrow, which I'm really sheepish to say, because it's gonna end up going up after the Smash announcement. But I just don't think I haven't had the time to edit it, so I think, unfortunately, that's only going to go up after Nintendo's conference, which, you know, whatever. I hope people will still enjoy it. Inviso Guy says Deep Cuts have been super fun. I'm glad. I'm glad you've been enjoying it. It's the last episode, Deep Cuts episode 3. Although I'm thinking of doing an episode 4 where we just talk about what people voted on in relation to what ended up being announced. So I think, you know what, I'm going to do episode 4. I've just confirmed it to myself. I'm going to do that. No, there's no way I can get it edited and uploaded in time. Also, bearing in mind the render time on my computer's fine, but it's still like almost a 2-hour video. And the upload time is what's going to kill me. Just because my up speed is so slow. So, last minute guess, Smash 5 or 4.5. I think it's going to be 4.5, but it's going to be named Smash 5 or whatever. Smash Fight. You know, like Splatoon 2. It's Splatoon 1.5, but it's called Splatoon 2. And that's fine. It's a full sequel in a lot of ways, you know? But like, you know, it's not like the difference between StarCraft and StarCraft 2, where like those are clearly, everything is clearly new, you know? It's not like Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike Go, or Street Fighter 3 to Street Fighter 4, you know? Yeah. I'm going to be bummed if it's 4.5, but I think it's going to be 4.5. And that's going to bum me out. And a lot of people are like, but Liam, why wouldn't you like that? It's more 4. I'm like, I just didn't really like 4 that much. I still played like comfortably over 100 hours of it, but I just didn't like it all that much. And I mean, it kind of loops back to the question of like, you know, if they announced Street Fighter 6 and it was just Street Fighter 5.5, people would not be happy about that either. So, but I don't know. I don't know, man. That's where I'm at. So we'll see. I'm hoping for more, not necessarily specifically single player content, but more fun, non-strictly competitive modes. You know, like I think all the ancillary modes in Smash 4 were really disappointing to me. I think Classic mode on the 3DS was the best Classic has ever been. But on the other hand, I think Classic on the Wii U kind of sucked, because when you're playing it on the hardest difficulty and you hit that 8-player match, just give up. You're not getting through without losing a stock. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So yeah. No, we'll see. I am hoping it's Smash 5. And I know this will make a lot of people angry, but I would love to see tons of characters cut. I would love to see tons of characters cut and so many characters renewed with like fresh feeling gameplay. You know, as much as stuff changed from Brawl to Smash 4, in a lot of ways Smash 4 was just building off of Brawl. And a lot of characters feel really similar but a little quicker, but their game plan's pretty similar. Unlike like Melee to Brawl, where you got to play people differently, or Smash 64 to Melee, where you gotta play the characters differently. You can't play Mario the same way in 64 as you do in Melee, or in Brawl the same way as you do in Melee either. But, you know, Smash 4 to Brawl was pretty similar playstyle, and I'm worried that 4.5 is just going to be 4.5. So, hey. Yeah, that's me. That's all I got for you now. Anyway, I'm gonna be oh, actually, Shout asks, did Smash 4 strike you as like super safe? Yeah, it did. In a lot of ways I didn't like. There was like some downright uncompetitive stuff that I didn't like how Dacus existed in early builds, and then they removed Dacus at some point. That really upset me, because it's like, why are you removing Dacus? Why are you doing this? That's a really cool mechanic that you just slashed for no reason. And then stuff like how recovery works, how you can just ledge grab on top of other people, like that's garbage. The rage mechanic, you know, giving you a slight buff when you're at high percentage. Like the two most dangerous places to be in a Smash Bros game are off the stage and at a high percentage. Those are by far the two most dangerous places to be. And they nerfed both of those in terms of danger. It's way less dangerous to be off the edge of the stage now. And it's more beneficial to be at a high percentage. It's... I don't like it. I see a lot of people asking, what is Dacus? It stands for dash attack cancel up smash. Yeah, that's it. Dacus. So you dash. It was a thing in Brawl. It was one of the few ATs in Brawl. You would dash. You'd input a dash, and then you'd immediately do an up smash. And what would happen is you'd do a sliding up smash, where you'd slide forward while doing the up smash. It was really OP with some characters like Snake, but it was a really cool, legit mechanic for other characters. And it existed in early Smash 4 builds. I actually remember using